Hi there, this is Brian Tarian, and today I want to talk to you about a tip that will help you speed up your Social Security application process. And it's regarding the information that you need to apply for disability. People that apply just don't understand what they need, and so when they start the process, commonly they get partway through it if they're doing it themselves, and then if you're working online and doing it, then you've got to go back and do it, or if you have a representative that's doing it for you, you don't have all the information they need at one time. So this video will hopefully solve that problem for you. So I'm going to go through the checklist, this Social Security checklist that they have out on the internet, and just kind of hit some of the highlights and the important parts of information that you need. Birth, citizenship, pretty straightforward. Marriage and divorce. If you don't have a divorce, you don't need to worry about that. But if you have had a divorce, there's dates that you're going to need relative to that. So just follow the checklist here and have those dates ready for you. Your children, if you have children under 18 or even 19, then you want to have their full name and their social security number. Make sure that they're in your application, because once you get approved, children under 18 also get a check, which is fantastic. They'll get a check till they're 18. So military service, you need to have that. Very important section is the employer details right here. And the reason why you want to have the employer details down and accurate is you're asked this several times throughout the application process. So when you have the employer's name, start date, end date, wages, make sure that that's locked in and it's accurate. So an example is, after you submitted in your initial application, a few weeks later, you're likely going to get a form that is this form right here, SSA 3369, and basically asks you the same questions, which is part of the process with Social Security, is you're going to get asked the same questions over and over again. So just make sure that you fill it out. So when you're doing this, another tip is not only to have it accurate, but to keep a copy of the information that you put in your initial application somewhere else, like save it in a file or create a Google document, or just write it down, but keep it somewhere else so you're using the same accurate information over and over again. Credibility is a huge issue. And not to get off topic here, but let's say, for example, your earnings, you didn't clearly communicate your earnings, and your case ends up going to court, or they look at your earnings and they look at your Social Security record and they don't match up. So it's just, be careful about that. You'll need direct deposit information. Social Security does not send checks, so if you don't have a bank account, a debit card, there's other solutions out there that you can do that. Information about your doctors and healthcare providers: names, address, phone numbers, dates of the examination. You really want to take a look at providing this information as far back as your condition prevented you from being able to work. That's the general rule of thumb. Now, if you're using a professional to help you, or a disability representative, attorney, non-attorney, just validate that with them. But in the circles that I've worked in and the people I know, that's pretty much the window that they're looking for. More information on job history that you're going to be requested to provide. So those are some of the highlights. A few other things. Keep copies of everything, once again. And as you start going through this process, organization is key. Whatever information you send into Social Security, send it so that it's registered receipt, so that you have proof that you got it to them, or fax it to them, so there's a fax confirmation. So hopefully this video will help you get approved faster and make the process easier for you. Hope you're having a great day. This is Brian Tarian.